So back on the GMC Acadia. Today in Acadia, we've got an issue with the passenger side front passenger window switch. It may just be dirty, might be able to clean it, probably can, I don't know. But the deal is that you can buy one, a new assembly, for I want to say it was like 18 bucks or something on Amazon. I'll put a link down there in case anybody else needs one, but I figured you do have to take the door panel off to get to this, and so I would rather just replace it than to tear it down, take it apart, try to get it working, put it back together to find out that it doesn't work, and you have to buy one anyway and take the door panel off again. So general steps: you got to pop the cover out from under here, and under here there's some kind of Torx, I guess, screws. We'll figure that out in a minute. And then a trim tool to pop all of these clips around the perimeter, which will break a good 75% of them. Hopefully not, probably will. So I'm gonna use my pick. You need to get these if you don't have one. Pop this cover, and okay, so let's see what we got in there. Can't see very well. We'll have to get a little light on the subject here. There we go. They're pretty big, actually, Torx. I was expecting a T15, but it may be bigger than that. We'll figure that out in a second. Go ahead and pop this cover out. And same deal there. So figure out what size these are. We'll be right back. T30. Got a rig here. T30. All right, let's get these guys pulled. Try to. All right. Let's see if we're long enough. And I'm probably gonna drop that. Let's see if I can get it without dropping it. Come on. All right. It's my lucky day. So there's another one in there. This is not really, I need an extension. Let me grab a 3/8 drive extension. I think that'll make my life easier. Maybe a swivel. Yep, that'll do. It's just a little tight space in here. Oh yeah, much better. All right. There. Got that one out. Got this one out. Okay, so now it's trim tool around the edges. And we'll see how many of these clips we break. So we ended up using this big guy, and it worked pretty well actually, but that's the deal. You go, I started kind of down here at the bottom, worked my way around. The bottom ones came out easier than the ones on the top, but now all of them, I feel like all of them are out right now. But this cover, let's see. Yeah, I think this plastic piece has to come too. And let's see. Okay. Yeah, there's a little clip in there. And I don't know. Something is still my light in here. I feel like this should come out, but it's not really wanting to. I don't know. Let's move over. Maybe if we get this side up, that side will start making sense. Maybe not. Okay. Well, I don't want to tear it up, so let's do some figuring. We'll check back in a second. So it just took a little more force than I was thinking it would, but didn't break any of these clips. They're actually color coded. I don't know if you can see that, but like this one's white, and that's a white pin right there, and over on this side we got yellow, and there's a yellow hole. So a couple of harnesses here, but so I guess we can go ahead and pop those, and they're color coded too, green and gray. Just push the little plunger down, and now the thing is the door handle cable, and so this is it's gonna be hard to see too, but if you press down on these little tabs, it may take a screwdriver to do this. This cable should come out of this holder, and then there's a ball on the end of it that goes into there. So let's see if I can do it just with my hand, but yeah, I'm grab a little screwdriver. All right. Try to get a light in here. Turn this brightness down some.
You hold it.
Not a lot of dimming this light. Okay. So you can see what we're doing, what we're trying to do. You see the little tabs. That one's already pushed in, so I'll get the screwdriver in the top here and try to, there we go. So it's out of the little retainer. I'll turn this around, lift that ball out. There we go. So now our door panel's free. So now for the master switch. It's right there. Right here. Just these. This one is the mirror control, and this one is for the windows. So it's just these little flaps you lift up, probably press down on the other side too, it comes out. So let's go ahead and get it disconnected. This is just a push and pull deal. This one has the retainer. So grab my pick right quick. I'm telling you, if you don't have these picks, I don't know what you're doing. You should go get them. From Harbor Freight, not sponsored. Alright, here we go. And I'm going to go ahead and, may not need to pull it all the way out. Yep, we didn't. Alright, so there we go. Good there. So now we're going to work on this guy. Get my light back over here. So you see what's going on. These are just, you can't really see without pulling the sticker, but there's just little detents, kinda, you can see in the depressions. So I'm just going to lift this up, which should free the switch up. I may need to get under it and pry a little bit, and same deal is going to have to happen over on the other side. I would expect that these would be more rigidly installed, but whatever. should. Okay, this is a mess. I'm gonna go relocate. We go a little bit easier place to work, although darker. K Rose in July 2015. You did a good job there. It was a pain to get this door panel off. All right, so let's start prying a little bit. And let's see where we get. There we go. That one. This side let go. Let's get the other side. You can clearly see that one. I can kind of get my fingertips on it. Click. Come on now. This is hard to get to. Screwdriver under it. We'll come from the other direction. Maybe I'll have a little more room. Yeah, I can get in there now. Use this pick where when it slips it stabs a hole in my finger. See that coming. Ah. Okay, the bottom I think is released. See if we can get the top again. Nope. Why are you being such a pain? All right, I'm going to grab the other one and look and see where the tabs are. Maybe that'll help inform what we got to do. It does seem to just be the bigger tabs on the outside. You see where these are on the new switch, and that's our orientation. So okay. Don't really have to mess with the middle too much, but we do have to get in there to these. There we go. Okay. Out with the old, in with the new. Reconnect our two harnesses here. Push the lock. Okay. Now we go plug it back in, make sure it works first, and then we get the door panel back installed. I don't see anything wrong here from a exterior perspective, and I don't know what kind of switches it uses inside here, but maybe in a later video can crack this open and see what it looks like on the inside, but for now we're going with this one. Right, so now we're just reversing it, but we got to get this cable connected first. So I think it's just all right. So we get the ball back in the hole. Stretch the cable out, snap. All right, that's back where it belongs. Let's get these two wiring harnesses plugged back in. And we'll be able to test it at this point. All right. Gray's in, green's in. Now I'm being careful here to not puncture the speaker, because these clips or tabs or Christmas trees or whatever, they're pretty long and they could gouge that cone, so we're gonna make sure we don't do that. But got the key over here. Okay, we got lights, so that's good. Something's happening. Yep. Okay. That side works, but that side worked before, so let's see if the passenger side. Hey, cool. It works. Oh, I neglected to mention that I knew that the motor and all was good over there because the switch on the passenger door actuates the window like it's supposed to. Yeah, back one, front one. Okay, may have to do an express down calibration. There's something I've had to do that on some other vehicles where you just run it all the way down, run it all the way back up, and then maybe hold it for a few seconds depending. Like if you replace a battery, sometimes you have to do that. I don't know if you have to do it on this one or not, but we'll see in a few minutes. Also, something that happened was this this window felt, the interior side of the window felt came up with the door panel. So I just reinstalled it, and having the window down helped get the door panel off, but just be aware that you may have to put a little force on it to get it to come up. And also this little panel, I would expect that this panel would just detach, but it doesn't. It's attached to the upper part of the door panel, and it's got a metal clip on it. So just be careful over there that you have it pulled out enough so that you're not scratching the paint on the inside of the door. So, all right, going back, get it high enough to clear the door lock over here. And yeah, this has to flex out pretty good bit. So I don't know, since this came out with it, I don't know, there's a metal rail at the top. I don't know if it is supposed to just insert into this or not. So I guess we'll figure that out as we go. Okay, got the door, the lock pin or whatever back through the hole. So let's just kind of see what we're working with. I think it. Go look at the other side right quick. So got the top back in. This top plate or plastic trim piece is snapped back in. Need to make sure that the door. Probably a good idea to test that now. Well, can't do it right now because the door panel is not snapped back in to all its all the pins aren't snapped back in. But at this point, it should just be going around. Make sure everything is solid. This one is not wanting to. Let's see. What's your problem? Alright, this one is not happy, so let's check its pin alignment. I think. Let's do that. There's a harness, this door wiring harness in here that might be part of our problem, but something is unhappy. Okay. go. It's just, there we go. Those pins are sitting in little slots that can move some. That's what we had going on there. So I'm not going to put the screws in yet because I want to make sure the door will actually open from the inside. It should, because we got that cable reattached, but I want to know now. Yep. Okay. Good to go. Run these screws in. Put these little trim plates back on, and we're good to go.